ADHD Village. Hi, I'm Laura Dawn. Welcome to my YouTube channel, the ADHD Village. I am on vacation with my family in beautiful Quebec City, and I've been asked the question, when you're on vacation, when it's summertime, do you give your kids a break from their ADHD meds? My answer is no way. It's a personal decision, of course, and one that you need to consult with your medical care team, so your psychiatrist, your pediatrician, MD, even your pharmacist. We're really lucky. We have a pediatrician who we absolutely adore. We respect him, we trust him. He's got a great rapport with my kids. So for my family, we do not take a break in the summertime from our ADHD meds, because just because we're on summer vacation doesn't mean that ADHD is on summer vacation. In fact, ADHD comes with us on vacation, so we have to be prepared for that. So when we pack for our summer vacation, we also pack our ADHD toolbox. And we have a really powerful tool in our toolbox, and that is medication. So we don't leave our toolbox at home when we go on vacation. It's like going boating in uncharted territory, especially if you know there's a storm brewing. You wouldn't leave your life jacket and your extra paddle on the shore, would you? So Dr. Rady and Dr. Hallowell have a really great way of describing the ADHD brain. They describe it as having a Ferrari engine with bicycle brakes. And I love that analogy. So the ADHD brain is super powerful. It's creative, it's curious, it loves to try and experience new things, but the brakes are weak. So the ability to put on the brakes is really hard for kids with ADHD. So that means self-control, impulse control, emotional regulation. Those things are really challenging. And medication can be a tool that helps strengthen those bicycle brakes. So when my kids are on medication, I know that they slow down just a little bit, maybe just long enough to grab a tool from their toolbox. So maybe, without the medications, they might be super impulsive and super emotional, but the medication might just even things out a little bit, slow things down just a little bit so that they can use the strategies that they have in their toolbox. So meds aren't just to help kids behave at school or focus at school. Those struggles follow them outside of school, especially in social situations. So we want to make sure that if that is a tool in their toolbox, that we're not taking it away from them when they need it. It's like if your child wears glasses, you wouldn't ask them to take off their glasses and just squint for the summer, right? You'd let them wear their glasses even in the summertime, even though they're not in school. I know for myself, when I tried ADHD medication, it really did feel like I was wearing glasses. It felt like I could see clearer because I was able to block out a lot of the distractions. So another thing to consider is if your child is taking a non-stimulant medication, those medications take a while to build up in your system to get to the level that you need to be at. So, it's so beautiful here. So, it's not like you can take your child off of the medication and then just give it to them on the first day of school and expect them to be, at the same place. Also with medications, especially the stimulant kind, it gives our kids a boost of norepinephrine and dopamine, which the ADHD has an imbalance of. So if your child is used to being on their medication and getting that boost of those good, feel-good neurotransmitters. Taking them away from them in the summertime can make coping really, really challenging. If they're used to having that boost of dopamine and norepinephrine, and then you take it away and you put them in a different environment, that's really expecting a lot of them. Summertime is filled with fun and new adventures, which is really good for the ADHD brain. But summertime also has a lot of unstructure, uncertainty, lack of routine, which makes it challenging, right? So if your kid has a tool that really helps them during the school year, in my personal opinion, let them use it for the summertime as well. So when my family goes on vacation, or when we're in our summertime mode, we have our ADHD toolbox with us, and medication is one of the tools. So my kids have their medication in the summertime. So I hope this helps. So, if you're considering taking a break from meds for the summertime, maybe this gave you something to consider. But as always, when it comes to medication, absolutely you need to discuss with your healthcare provider. Thanks for joining. See you soon.